If you want to actually learn how to shift and get by your defenders, you need to learn a couple things. 1, it has nothing to do with dribbling, and 2, it has everything to do with body movement. So today, that's what we're going to learn and work on. The Google definition of shift is to move or to cause to move from one place to another. So let's go over and work on a subtle movement that'll help you get by your defender. I've studied thousands of crossovers and some of the best crossover artists. One thing they all have in common is the ability to get their body into this position. It's almost like your shin and ankle are getting inverted, causing you to get low and your body to move in almost an unnatural but unpredictable way. So today I got the perfect workout that will help you rep that movement, as well as work on hip mobility, body fluidity, and your overall handle. You're going to start by laying out either 2 medicine balls or some other type of ball about shoulder width apart. You're then going to get your feet wider than the balls and go continuous crossovers, but when you're doing the crossovers, you're going to do your best to touch your shin on the ball. This is actually going to blow your mind because what it's really going to do is show you how little you were really moving and shifting on your crossovers before doing this exercise. You're going to go 3 sets of 20 crossovers on this and really test the limits of how far you can move and get that ball outside of your frame. The further you can get your legs inverted, the more effective your crossover is going to be. After you go your 3 sets of 20 crosses, you're then going to do the same thing but 3 sets of behind the backs. On these behind the backs, make sure that you're putting the ball below your butt and also really feel your body sway. What you're going to notice is this ankle, hip, and shin motion is also going to bring upon a natural shoulder dip that is only going to magnify your crossover that much more. While you're working out, you have to really be conscious of this stuff. That way when it's time to get in the game, it's just going to be habit. Coming up next, now we're going to start adding in some combo work, and this combo that we're going to do is going to be a crossover followed by a behind the back. You're going to go 3 sets of 20 on these again. Now since you're doing different moves in a different sequence, you're going to really be able to feel that body movement come into play. My suggestion is when you're doing these drills, really mentally imagine yourself coming down the floor or being pressured by a defender and hitting them with this exact same move. Coming up next, we got a little bit more of a complicated 3-move combo. It's going to be 1 behind the back followed by a double cross. You can play with the cadence and rhythm in this combo all that you want. I don't really care. Just focus on getting that shin and ankle inverted, as again, that is the focus of this drill, practicing that body movement, because that is how you shift defenders, and really the combo and the dribbling is arbitrary. But of course, we're playing basketball, so obviously you got to dribble the ball. 3 sets of 20 again. After we go 3 sets of 20 here, we're then going to flip the combo and we're going to do 2 behind the backs followed by 1 crossover. 3 sets of 20 on this one, but again, play with your cadence and rhythm as much as you want, so you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's not how basketball works, it's all going to be different. But now it's time to get on the move and place some of this action into live situations. So you're going to move the medicine balls to the top of the key, and we're going to go back to our original crossovers. Now you're going to make 5 layups going both ways, 5 mid-ranges going both ways, and 5 3-pointers going both ways. Make sure you get your body in the correct position before you take off. You're going to want to go back to your natural habits of standing up straight and not getting any lean, so focus on the point of the workout. After you do that, we're then going to make 5 layups, 5 mid-range, and 5 threes both ways on our behind the backs. Your hips should be pretty loose by now and you should start feeling pretty good. I promise if you do this type of work every single day, your body fluidity and handle is going to take another step up and defenders aren't going to be able to stay in front of you. Next up, we got our crossover behind the back combo. Feel free to also flip this and go behind the back crossover. Play with it, have fun, make 5 layups going both ways, 5 mid-ranges going both ways, and 5 3-pointers going both ways. Now we got our triple move combo of a double behind the back into a crossover. Feel the flow, feel the rhythm, and have fun with these ones. 5 layups, 5 mid-ranges, 5 threes. And now we have our last combo for the workout, which is going to be a double cross followed by a single behind the back. Of course, all the finishes going both ways, 5 on each. One last tip I'll have for this workout is as we start adding more combos and more finishes, you're going to want to forget what we're working on, which is getting our shin and ankle inverted. So just make sure that you keep in tune with the point of the workout, which is body mobility. That way we can really shift our defender without having to use so many dribbles. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. But as always, fellas, we'll see you guys soon.